out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Okay, so we need to talk to Otto. Let's take a look what else is new. More hunts, and Vivian, and a Reedstone, of course. And of course, we're going to take a look at Harpocrates. Actually, we're going to start over there right away. First Reedstone, then Harpocrates. Then we're going to Vivian, take a look at the Huntboard. Maybe, I think we will hunt the next one right away. And then we'll continue with Otto.
The sun hath topped the mountain, the dawn hath kissed the sky. Bid welcome to the morning, and fears of night goodbye.
Okay. So yeah, there was nothing special at the Reedstone. Just a new stage as always. Where are the little ones? Ah, over there. What are you looking at? Because normally they're talking every time I come in here. Tobes!
My knowledge is yours. I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Alright then, let's take a look. There should be something. Ooh, yeah, quite a lot.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Right, persons of interest, as always, we're gonna start with Hugo Kupka. Final breath. Dominant of the icon Titan, after losing his hands to Clive's blade in the crypt of Rosalith Castle, he was spirited back to Dhalmekia by his enigmatic Veluda ally, Lord Harbard. Clive followed after, storming Kupka's stronghold in the heart of Drake's Fang to finish him once and for all. The duel that ensued, first with Titan, then with something even more terrible, led not only to Kupka's long-awaited demise, but to that of his nation's mother crystal. Lord Harbard at Drake's Fang. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Valud's armies, Harbard is known to many as the Constant Knight by reason of his unchangingly icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty to his liege. Indeed, he appears to command Barnabas' complete trust, having been gifted full command of the Royal Order of Knights despite his apparent youth. The capacity in which he evacuated Hugo Kupka from Rosalith Castle, however, remains a mystery. Yeah, I wanna say with the help of Ultima and his minions, I wanna say. Sir Terence, by Dion's side, second in command of the Dragoons, the foremost fighting force of the Holy Empire of Sunbreak. His sword remains ever at the ready should anyone be foolish enough to make an attempt on the life of his liege lord, Prince Dion. Born to a family of minor nobles, Terence entered the prince's service as a squire before climbing the Dragoons' ranks. He and Dion are lovers. Yeah, I would like to know if his family knows about it, especially his dad, Dion's father, Sylvester. Right, lay of the land. The Holy Knights Dragoon, elite troops of the Holy Empire of Sunbreak, led by Prince Dion Lesage. Drawn largely from the nobility of the realm, their status as Knights of the Sacred Dragon affords them still higher standing in the eyes of the people. In the Battle of the Borderlands in 873, as in so many conflicts down the years, they proudly led the charge as the Empire entered the fray. The accession of the Emperor Olivier. Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage handed power to Olivier, his second-born son and only child by the Empress Annabella, in a turn of events that shocked a nation. None was more shocked, however, than his firstborn son Dion, who was presiding over troop movements in the area surrounding the Crystalline Dominion when the news first reached him. The Dhalmekian Republic destabilization. A nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states, it is located in the southern half of the continent of Storm and has its capital at Randela. Having lost both Drake's Fang and the Mighty Titan, the political situation in Dhalmekia has deteriorated drastically. The government scrambling to withdraw their troops from the ill-starred siege of the Crystalline Dominion, that they might be redeployed to quell the unfolding chaos at home. Drake's Fang after the Mother's Fall. A mother crystal that was located in the heart of the Dhalmekian Republic. While it is widely reported to have been destroyed by Sid the Outlaw in the year 878, rumors also abound of orcs, subjects of the Kingdom of Valud, having been sighted there at the time. Regardless of the cause, the loss of their mother crystal and the dominant upon whom they so heavily relied soon brought the Dalmex to the negotiating table in a desperate bid for cessation. I have never seen that word. Cessation of hostilities with the Empire. The fall of Drake's Fang. Drake's Fang, mother crystal of the Dalmacian Republic, was destroyed by Sid the Outlaw and his associates in the year 878. Hugo Kupka, dominant of Titan, also disappeared in the attack and was presumed to have died. The loss of their icon led to the Dalmex hastening their withdrawal from the conflict with the Empire that was ongoing at the time. The Republican Parliament, Dalmacia in Chaos. The highest council of government of the Republic of Dalmacia. 7 ministers are responsible for ruling the nation. After the death of Hugo Kupka and destruction of Drake's Fang, the Republic descended into chaos and it fell to the ministers to pick up the pieces of their crumbling country. The Jaw. A wild, mountainous region of southwestern Dalmacia from which Drake's Fang can be seen looming in the distance. The Kingdom of Veloot at Drake's Fang. The sole surviving nation in Ash, Veloot has its capital at Stonehere, home to the mother crystal of Drake's Spine. It is ruled over by Barnabas Tharm, dominant of Odin and Warden of Darkness, who has somehow managed to bring the hordes of marauding beastmen that once plagued his lands to heel, and persuaded them to direct their aggression to his enemies instead. These bloodthirsty forces have been deployed as far afield as Drake's Fang in the Dalmacian Republic. The Isles of Ark. The cluster of tiny islands upon which the crystalline dominion stands. They are largely man-made, having been built on top of existing ruins, and are arranged with an administrative hub at the center surrounded by citizens' dwellings, and beyond those the slums in which various refugees make their homes. The glistening spire at the island's center is home to the Dominion's mother crystal. And then we have Bestiary. Yeah, more about Titan. Hidden Truth. The Warden of Earth who takes on the aspect of a fearsome, stony giant. He is known to awaken among the descendants of the ancient Modes of Earth, a tribe who once dwelt in the deserts of what is now the Dalmacian Republic. By far the largest and most physically imposing of all the icons, Titan's strength was the bedrock upon which the Republic was built. And lastly, Orcs. We're gonna start with basic information and then move over to Drake's Fang. A warlike yet surprisingly organized species of beastmen native to Ash. They have long been in conflict with the Veluders over control of the continent and currently count the bulk of its eastern half as their own. However, the encroaching blight continues to eat into the amount of livable land, making the fight for more territory ever more vital. And at Drake's Fang, a species of beastmen native to Ash, Orcs have historically lacked the means with which to cross the Strait of Arthur and make ingress into Storm. However, rumors of their having been sighted at Drake's Fang have begun to spread as of late, along with speculation that they might even have joined forces with their longtime enemy, the Kingdom of Veloot. And that is it. So, right, let's go to Vivian. Right, same text on the other side, so we're gonna take a look at this, the situation map. The Drake Defanged. The battle between Ifrit and Titan shakes the very earth to its foundations, and ends with the Dalmacian Republic losing both its mother crystal and its dominant, plunging the nation into turmoil. Meanwhile, in Sunbreak, Holy Emperor Sylvester surrenders his throne to his second son, Olivier. And the fall of Drake's Fang. After winning both Lubor's trust and passage through the south gate of Dalamil, Clive and Byron press on to Drake's Fang. There, Clive makes his way past hordes of orcs and otherworldly beasts to Castle Dasbrook, where a pitched battle with Titan ensues, one that ends with the destruction of the Mother Crystal's heart. Alright then, yeah. Next hunt. Or hunts, plural, let's see. I think it's gonna be a few. Oh yeah, we have 4. C, C, S. Ooh, we have an S rank as well. The Breaker of Worlds. Oh, we don't even know where this is yet. We don't know the location. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. God dang it, those wasps. Okay. Soul Stingers. A swarm of vicious Vilekin has of late made its nest near an abandoned village in the fields of Korava, and as the hive has grown, so too has its hunger. Already, the stripped corpses of great beasts have been sighted in its vicinity. Should the Grimalkin be left to their own devices, the nearby settlements shall surely be reduced to naught, but a collection of bleached bones within a 12 moon. It's always interesting to see something like 12 moon and stuff. They're talking in moons and suns. Quite nice. Then we have the Grimalkin. Just off the sickle, the road that leads from Dalimil to the Jaw, lies a dead-end canyon into which travelers moving at night are wont to stray, providing a constant supply of sustenance for a feline most foul. With the daytime desert heat ever its own threat to life, and merchants ever mindful not to waste their last shards of crystal on the lighting of lamps, only the monster's demise might save them. Right, what this is in Dalmacia, empty hovel. This is in Dalmacia, the Cattery. Then we have the 9 of Knives. They are at the Jaw. Dalmacian traders are wont to say a prayer for unwary travelers journeying from Dalimil to Drakesfang. For there lurks a bloodthirsty brigand, one who appears to be more interested in letting the blood of his quarry than he is in any gil or goods he might plunder from the caravans. If the road is to be made safe again, then at least one traveler passing through the place must not flee, but stand and fight. And then the Breaker of Worlds. Urgent notice to all curse breakers due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating. All work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. Alright, it sounds like this is somewhere in Rosaria. Rosarian ruins, somewhere with the village gate. Okay. Right, as always, I'm gonna take some pictures that I can do these hunts one after another. Actually, no. I think we're gonna come back after each hunt just to get full HP. But still, I'm gonna take a look at... I'm gonna take a picture of every of those so that I know where it is. And then we're gonna make our ways to these spots. And to be honest, I have a feeling that this fight will already be not great. I don't like those because they are flying in the air and... yeah, it's just not great. But maybe there is one big wasp we have to fight in between. So, we'll see. Let's get started. It says Empty Hovel in Dalmacia. I don't even see any place which is called Empty Hovel. But then again, I haven't been this way yet. To the Crozet Echoes and Drake's Deep and Letinis. Wait, there's more. And I haven't been down here either. Well, this is what I don't get. If you have side missions, they always show you where it is, even though they say they're not quite sure where it is, but you still have an area where you can take a look at. And here it says Empty Hovel. They have to be the Soul Stingers. I don't see a place which is called Empty Hovel. I have a feeling we have to walk through here and through there and just see if there is a place over at somewhere there that we can find it. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright then, so we're gonna make our way... Actually, we could just go to the Jaw because there's one fight already with those 9 knives. So we're gonna make our way here, take a look if we can find the 9 knives, fight those right away. And then we're gonna make our way through the sickle. I hope we can go this way now. And then we might just find the rest because, yeah, there are still some areas we haven't seen. So, here we go. There he is. Right? We're fighting you? Yeah. Alright then. 9 knives. Here we go. Rank A. I think it's gonna be quite difficult as always.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over.
Oh, he's blocking my shots. Whoa! Okay.
To me, boy. I'll snap you like a twig.
always blocking my attacks. You gotta be kidding me. Oops. Whoa! Holy hell! You fucking kidding? Shouldn't you be staggered by now? Whoops. Where is he? Nice. Okay, where is he? There he is. Shit. Where is he? There we go. This should be it. And done. Nice, nice. To be honest, I used a high potion and a normal potion at the same time because my thumb slipped. I didn't mean to do that. 5,000 XP, that's quite a lot. Ooh. Nearly... You had one level up and nearly another one. Quite good fight for a rank A. Wasn't too bad.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Nice, nice. And we do have full HP and everything, so we're just gonna make our way and continue. And for the next two, the Cattery and Empty Hovel, we have to take a look through these areas here, just to see if we can find what we need, where we need to go. Right, yeah, we can go through. Nice. So, gonna take a look around.
Safe.
Okay. Oh, that's... Oh, shit. I thought it's just one enemy, but there are a bunch down here. God dang it. So we have to kill the little ones quickly.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
Even more arriving, okay. How many more? Okay.
And then there was one.
Yeah, the Grimalkin. Dang it. Oh shit. Ow, 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 ow. Don't you dare. Oh, come on. Camera, please. I can't see.
Well done,
Stop it. Come on, I'm pressing R1. You've got to be kidding me.
Help me, boy. Thanks, boy. And another!
I actually missed him. Are you kidding? Goodbye. Think, Mark. Why, Mark? This has to be a reference to something else, right?
You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet.
Right, Grimalkin hide. Cool.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Yeah, it was quite okay. Quite okay. Good, good. Here, boy. Oopala. Stay. Stay.
Get it, boy.
Just a little treat for my little boy. Yes. Right, yeah, I'm gonna go back to my hideaway. just get my health back up. And then... Alright, we are here. Actually, I'm gonna take a look there. I think I haven't been there yet. And then I'm gonna go back to the hideaway, get my health back, and then... Yeah, gonna take a look further. We're still missing those wasps. Oh, as we are here, I have seen there is a new gift from our patrons.
We're seeing troops amassing at every...
Oh, Jill is here! Maybe I should talk to Otto first before I continue, but maybe she's fighting with me again.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so...
Right, there we go. A token. Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are an inspiration to us all. Nice, some more ability points. Cool.
Here you are.
And then I need a 550. Oh, this is quite a lot. And then 715. Well, 550 is just meteorite, not that important at this point. The High Cleric's Medallion. I think this will give me more gil or something, but we'll see. Alright then, let's talk to Otto, just in hopes that we can take Jill with us to our next hunt.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
Of course.
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be
Jill?
back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure.
Yes.
You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Mm-hmm.
Otto. Any word on the royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Later. Yeah, we're not gonna do this right away. So, we should have Jill with us, right? I don't have Jill yet. It still says party members as just me and Torgal, so we will have to talk to her in
If
just a
you're
bit.
desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
Nah, not bad, not yet.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
So, let's talk to Vivian.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waloeders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waloeders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It
To
makes no
make
sense.
you
Do
stronger.
you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus?
No.
One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Okay. New items. Uh-huh. We have to speak to Charon, Blackthorne and Harpocrates. New crafting recipe as well. Oh, yes, nice. But it's still just Torgal and me. Right, Vivian, let's talk again.
Here for another of my lectures.
Yeah, let's talk about Hugo. Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask. Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmekia and disaster, former Field Marshal Eugene? But then there is an E missing, right? Isn't it E-U-G-E-N-E for Eugene? Otherwise it's German and it's Eugen. Eugene Havel. Havel? This is funny. I would say it's Eugen Havel. And there is a river in Brandenburg, and its name is Havel. Funny. If any is to pick up the baton of command, it shall surely be he. Shouldn't be him, not he? But as the bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water, I wonder?
Allow me to educate you.
So we have something new about the situation
One must
map.
understand one's place in the world.
With Drake's Fang gone and the Blight still spreading, what appeared to be the beginning of a thaw in tensions over the imperial occupation of Twinside threatens to boil over into open warfare once more. But as Sunbreak and Dhalmekia oil their swords, Waloed watches on in silence. Return to the Hideaway. Clive returns home and shares the glad news that Kupka, the man who destroyed his allies, old home and murdered their friends, is no more. But where one dark cloud parts, other gather, the inscrutable actions of Waloed weighing heavily on Clive's mind. Right, so it looks like we do have to speak to the others first. Yeah, okay. We're gonna start with the Blackhammer. Actually, yeah, Blackhammer and Charon. Let's talk to those. Take a look at the new gear. And then we're gonna talk to Harpocrates as well. And then I hope we will finally have Jill back in our party. There she is.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Charon. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Right. Let's take a look. What do we have?
And what can I do for you?
Oh, first we're gonna talk about Hugo a little bit more.
It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
Clive. I know I didn't. I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone. We'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few.
Coin purse weighing you down?
The Enhancer, it is better when it comes to attack, but worse when it comes to stagger damage. But we might just get it. We're gonna take a look at the smithy, if we can upgrade it and what it will look like then. That's definitely worse. That's worse. Nothing new.
Is that all?
Right, so let's talk to the blacksmith.
Blackthorne, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
He's always busy, we know
I
this.
wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning.
Not yet, no. Well, for the Hideaway, yes, and for the people in a way, yeah, but we are still not finished, not even close. Don't leave yet, we're not done!
Clive.
Let's talk about Hugo again.
To a bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it will ease a few hearts.
One included.
Thank you.
What do you want?
Right. So, the Enhancer +1. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Definitely. Enhancer Diamond Sword. I want that. How do I get that? I didn't see that we can get a Diamond Sword yet. Oh, there it is. White Worm Bone. We don't have that yet. Diamond Armlets. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's not really better. 1 HP more, but 3 defense less? Not great. Silken Sash is the same. Less defense? Nah, I'm not gonna get those. But I wanna get the Diamond Sword at some point. But for now, we're gonna buy the Enhancer and then upgrade it right away. I wanna say yes. Yeah. Okay.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't.
Why is she saying I'm robbing her blind? I'm paying for it. Right, reinforce.
Yeah, that should do you.
And +2.
My best work, but it'll do.
Nice. Right, this is all we can do so far. Well then, let's take a look at that sword. But I think I will just keep this appearance. That's the one. Enhancer. Though a savvy merchant would have you believe that through arcane magics imbued into the sword at high cost to the supplier, its wielder will experience enhanced strength and dexterity. In truth, it is the reduced weight and increased hardness afforded by the weapon's narrow blade of folded steel that ultimately provides the illusion of these enhancements. Ah yeah, looks quite cool, but I'm still gonna keep this. It looks much better. And then there is Harpocrates.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
The pauses between the sentences are quite too long. I know it's sometimes for emphasis, but it's
true?
Still too long.
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
Children are so blunt.
With good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Harpocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him.
Maybe he's from the
with my own
future?
eyes.
Or something?
don't doubt
Or a
that you
different
did.
dimension?
Alas,
If there's
it
something like
seems
this
you
in
are
this
the
lore, I
only
don't know.
one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
In just a bit.
My knowledge is yours.
Let's talk about Ted and Crow.
Were you aware?
That in many cities, bearers are forbidden from having children. Oh really? I didn't know that. It is believed that the ether used to bring a child into the world hastens the crystal's curse, lessening the mother's productivity. Oh, okay. Such is the world we live in. Fortunately, Ted and Crow's parents were able to escape the world, if only for a few brief summers.
But what of the twins themselves?
Born in the Hideaway, one touched by magic, the other spared its burden. Their minds are blissfully untainted by the poisonous rhetoric of priests and politicians. They will grow up knowing there is no difference between man and bearer, and they will pass that truth on to their own children, and they to theirs, until the world we live in now is but a footnote in the annals of history.
Yes, change will come.
And through a magic which requires no crystal to conjure, one that will endure long after the last mother crystal has fallen. And about Hugo?
I have said it many times.
Hugo Kupka was a murderer, but he was also a thief. A thief who robbed us of our happiness, of our hope. And though I know it is wrong to revel in the death of another, we can take solace in the fact that he will never steal anything from us ever again.
His story is ended.
Thank you, Clive.
I have compiled some new entries.
Yes.
If you would like to see them.
Of course. Just a little bit, not much.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
No, it's just lay of the land. And it's only canvas independence. The Free Cities' bid for independence began in 849, when several prominent Canvarian guildmasters announced their desire to secede from the Republic of Dalmatia. After a bitter struggle lasting 8 long years, this independence was finally achieved in 857. Alright then, let's talk to Otto.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
It's
Just spreading
fine.
the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone.
I hear Nectar in the
back
background.
In the old Hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Is there a grave?
When you do, be sure to take Mid with you.
Seems
She's
like
been
it.
going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Okay. New quest available in the Alliant reports. which is over there. And then we have to talk to her. We still don't have her. The fuck? What else do I have to do? I already see some more side quests on the map. Yeah, one is over there, one is over there. I don't want to continue until I have Jill, so let's talk with... Oh no, before we talk to Mid, let's talk to him.
Clive.
Ask about Hugo, sure.
It was luck, and luck alone.
That saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams sometimes. Always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them.
But now...
I can tell them something different. That Kupka's dead. That you avenged them. And I know what they will say back to me, so let me say it for them.
Thank you, Clive.
You are welcome.
Quick look.
For great justice, okay. Then Lostwing, Quinton, we will get renown. And then use your loaf. Okay. I just want to check if it's the same what I see down here. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, so we don't have to use that to fast forward, we can just go here later. But first we're gonna go to Mid.
Alright, Clive? What do you want?
Jill in my party, that's what I want.
And I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Ah, we're building a ship. Nice.
Me and my dad designed it together.
Cool.
Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
Ah, this accent is so funny.
Full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it.
Plating.
I've got the designs and the list of
Plating.
materials here. Show these to Blackthorne. He'll know what to do.
Okay.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Really? Give me Jill, come on.
Blackthorne, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arse ache. Go on then.
Arse
What is it
ache?
this time?
She
Okay.
said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Yes, just whistle and let them come, please. Yes, great.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it.
What?
As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock.
Is that another
It just
wink
needs buying
at
and bring it back here.
Legend of the Groom?
We'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with.
Okay. Right. So, we need to what? Gather the necessary materials, speak with Blackthorn. Again? Oh, okay.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
What? I didn't even know I have to choose between them. As I'm out and about, I think I wanna go and take Gav with me.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting him fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
Alright, if I still don't have Jill with
In your
me,
own time.
I'm just gonna continue with the hunts, to be honest. Yeah, make for the river in the south of the Velcroy. She's still not with me. Actually, I don't care at this point. I want to finish the side quest before I continue with the main quest, so... Yeah, let's go and find those wasps. Right, we do have to get here anyways, and it's over there. Yeah, nah, I'm going down here, taking a look at this, and then making my way around, just exploring, and then we're gonna find those wasps eventually.